Good day, Joanne.
Hey, good day.
Yeah, nice. Thanks for coming. Yeah. So today we're gonna interview Joanne about like the 482 visa, the employer-sponsored visa, and then what's the requirement and who can come to work in Australia from offshore or maybe onshore. Firstly, Joanne, can you please tell me like what kind of qualification? Probably I know you have a couple of the like jobs sitting
Yes.
on your plate. Maybe we start with the surveyor first. So can you tell us about like what do you need for the surveyor person?
Correct. So for Australia work visa, usually we call skill in demand, subclass 482. So the department has lowered requirements lately. Basically, you only need a qualification to do the sub job, plus 1 year's work experience to be eligible for the work visa. Now, of course, as an employer, we have been approached by employer. They are looking for surveyors around the world to come and work for them. And the requirements, of course, the working requirement might be different compared to visa requirements. But again, that's we as an employer, they have to really sponsor the candidates, provide nomination for the position, and the candidates can really apply the visa. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Really good to know. So let me quickly summarize. Basically, they need to have a Bachelor of Civil Engineer degree.
Indeed.
And a 1 year relevant working.
Minimum 1 year experience. Yes.
And then also IELTS 5 to be qualified to apply for this 482 visa.
Correct. If they acquire the qualification in a English-speaking country, then this English requirement will be waived.
That's awesome. Great to know. So if you complete a degree in UK, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, or America, or Canada, then you don't have to take the IELTS exam.
Indeed.
That would be great to know. So let's talk about the next one. I know like we are short of the labor in construction industry in Australia.
Hugely,
so,
hugely
you
skilled
could tell us
in demand.
about what kind of the like talent do you need for that?
Well, basically, we need everybody, and if you can see that we have a skills in demand, that we are looking. Australia as a country, we need everybody, right? On occupation is for in construction, we need surveyors, we need civil engineers. That it's main two occupation we're looking for. For other occupations like carpenter, electrician, painters, these are some of the occupations we are looking for.
Okay, that's really good. So basically, for the carpenter. What's the qualification and the requirement for them?
Well, you have a diploma in carpentry first, and that's an English requirement. IELTS requirement 5, or if you studied in your qualification in an English-speaking country, then pretty much you qualified. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just quickly summarize it. Basically, you either have a relevant qualification in construction, either certificate 3 or diploma, plus a 1 year full-time work experience.
Yes.
Plus a IELTS, each score of 5. Then you can apply for the 482 from offshore, and then apply for the onshore students as well. In alternative, in case if people don't have qualification, all you need to show us is 3 years work experience.
Indeed.
With pay slip and also bank transaction and IELTS.
Yes, if you did not have that qualification, relevant qualification, but you have been working in the industry for more than 3 years, then it's good. Australia needs you. And processing time, it's pretty fast. I think 1 or 2 months they'll be processed.
That's what I heard too. And also the employer, I think even the sales figure was about 200 to 300,000. They also like are eligible to really sponsor someone because they really need some people to be there.
Yes, indeed. And then most of Australia companies, if they're just operating, they will be qualified to be a sponsor. So that's not much high requirement for employers. Employer, if you're an employer here, as long as your company is operating, you can become a qualified sponsor.
Yeah, that would be great to know because we really need people and talent to be working in construction, especially with the Olympic coming in Brisbane in the next few years' time.
Yes, and we encourage people to apply from us as well, because we can refer your CVs, your qualification, your profile to recruiters or directly to companies.
Yeah, that's good to know. So I think when we talk about, I think most job is in like a male focused type of job. How about the female? Like what kind of job they could actually apply and then come into Australia?
Yeah, nurses, nurse assistant, aged care facility, aged care care. So these occupations we really in demand, and they can work with aged care facilities or hospitals.
Yeah, that's really good to know. So what qualification do they need to be able to become aged care, in Australia?
So we recently have a new policy here. You can get a certificate 3 offshore, and this will be automatic allowing you to apply the visa. So which means that the government actually know it is requirement.
Wow, that's really good. So basically, either you study a certificate 3 in Australia, onshore, or offshore, if they have a tailored program partnership with a local institution in China, India,
elsewhere,
or any country, any country in the world, then you are qualified. And also, how about the English language requirement?
Okay, that's the requirement. It's IELTS 5 on each band. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And also, in addition, what I heard is if you're working in a multi-language aged care, such as a Chinese or Mandarin aged care, then the English can be probably lower to 4.5.
Correct.
Yeah, for
patients, correct.
For different language aged care.
Correct. If the aged care facility, if they have a majority of the residents are Chinese, for instance, that requirement for English requirement is much lower. So you don't have to meet 5 on each band because really about
really good.
You're able to talk to the resident yourself, and they prefer to have you speak with them.
4.5 should be okay. And then that's good. So that's pretty much, I think, the current job offer which Joanne you got at the moment. Is it?
People actually want to know that can I apply in permanent residency down the line? Yes, I want to tell that if you work for the same company after 2 years and they're happy with you and you're happy with the position, you can apply permanent residency.
Okay, that's really good to know. Wow.
Yeah, some people may not know that if they work for the regional share, that they can apply 494 as well, and then they can apply permanent visa after 3 years working in the same company without sponsorship.
Wow.
They can apply independently.
That's awesome to know. Yeah. And also, for people who are struggling with, getting pretty good pay job in offshore, then maybe I think you can think of, come to Australia to work in the construction or maybe aged care.
Yes, yeah, we are regional Australia, a lot of aged care workers. But it's not regional. What people think is rural. It's not that, because Australia, it's developed country anyway. You have everything: electricity, gas, land, everything. Enemy go shopping. You can go to school. Kids sent to school. So just normal life. It's just not overly crowded.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, that's really exciting news to know. And then I think a lot of people are thinking of, getting a work in Australia. Finally, I think we get something sorted today with Joanne, and then that's really good to know.
By the way, if you have a spouse who's coming, they can actually work at the same time. They can work for anyone.
Wow.
Or not working, or start a company. That they can do anything. There's no visa condition on that.
So they can bring a spouse, and how about
girlfriend?
The kids?
Yeah, they can bring kids here, and then they will enjoy free education as well in Australia.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard too. So your kids, if you're on a 482 visa, your kids get free education, so local rates. Yeah. And your wife or your partner can work full time here without any restriction.
Yeah. So anyone who's interested to work in Australia in some of the sectors we just mentioned, feel free to send a message to us or subscribe our channel.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.